Ready, cut. Two Hot Girls Podcast.
Two Hot Girls
Podcast. People are gonna think I'm crazy. You're crazy to listen to this. I abuse drugs. I abuse drugs.
I
abuse
get no
drugs.
hugs.
No hugs.
No hugs.
I abuse drugs. I'm so sad. I wanna make music that upsets my dad. I call this rap, but it's Post Malone with estrogen. I don't know where I should begin. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, man.
Oh, I just got a cramp in my ribcage.
Bro, we should just become famous rappers.
It doesn't seem that hard. This is so much easier than stand-up. Please, just turn this part off before I kill myself. So, yeah, he just got this sound. Oh, by the way, everybody, we were too impatient, so we just started recording like 30 seconds of the podcast. And we're just hopping in now with our guest, Justin Powers.
Hello.
Is straight out of Morgantown, West Virginia. And Ryan got a new soundboard. We're playing with the effects.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. That's
Looks
the
sick.
song that comes on it. That's I don't want that. But we're gonna go read like world news and like really sad shit, and we're just gonna play this sound effect after it. You wanna press the sound effect, right?
This is what he wants to play with.
Leading up to it. But yeah, dude. So you came all the way out here. You want to talk about yourself? You're our first
Oh
guest.
yeah. Oh gosh, what do I even say? I'm just excited to be in Chicago. I was honestly gonna move here years ago. And then I met a girl, and that was a waste of time. And then I got trapped in Morgantown forever. So, but I'm stoked about I'm performing at the Lincoln Lodge tonight.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
What show you doing?
Best night ever.
Yeah, which is Max's show, Max Shanker.
Yeah.
Dude, those guys are so funny. They did your show. You did the Piss Box.
Yeah, I run a DIY comedy venue out of my house called the Piss Box, and we have so many sick shows there. The one they had, we had some bands playing, and I got so fucked up that I just had to miss my own party.
Yeah.
I went upstairs and it was just my head hurt so fucking bad. I was just like, yeah, that crust punk band sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Any bands like local ones or what?
Yeah, it's mostly local ones. Because I try not to do a ton of music there, so the cops don't show, and I don't have to spend money on soundproofing. So,
dude, I got to do 20 minutes before Juggalo rappers.
It
was sick. Yeah,
yeah. They actually had a, and this wasn't something that I put on. I just inspired my neighbor with with my shows. Yeah. That he put on a full blown Juggalo concert, and it was awesome in a bad movie kind of way. It was beautiful,
like Rubber.
Yeah. And it was such a weird vibe too, because I went outside expecting to see all these pill heads and juggalos and stuff, and there were some of those, but then there's hippies hula hooping and shit and just loving it while some dude sings a song about butt fucking, and it was awesome.
Do you know what a juggalo is, Ryan? Yeah, have you heard
The actual term of a juggalo, or the music reference? I don't know that one.
You don't know the rap? Well, there's a song they'll explain it. It's called "What Is a Juggalo."
Oh yeah.
Here, I'll read the lyrics to you if you want them.
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't it just a male prostitute?
No, that's a gigolo.
That's a gigolo.
That's a gigolo. A juggalo is you know who the Insane Clown Posse is?
I've been familiar.
It's basically if you are super into Eminem, but also clown makeup.
Yeah,
it's pretty much what a juggalo is.
If you're 33 years old and think pro wrestling's real, but also you don't like rap music newer than 1998, it's music for you.
If your favorite soda is Faygo, you're definitely a juggalo.
Dude, pineapple Faygo fucks though. Yeah. It's so good.
I'm from West Virginia, so I buy that shit.
Yeah, you run on Faygo?
Yeah.
That's it. The whole time I told him you're from West Virginia. We've just been sitting up here Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River.
God, that song just haunts me all the time. Because I don't have school spirit, and I live in a college town, so it's just that song. That's how every bar ends their night. I'm just no, I hate this.
Yeah, that's Sweet Caroline, but only for that town.
That gets played a lot too because they changed the words to "eat shit pit," and I'm just can we stop?
Eat shit pit.
Yeah.
Well, you live by the University of Southern Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
The town.
I'm just here to sad drink, and everyone's trying to sing songs about West Virginia. It's
Yeah, dude,
terrible.
they're 20 with fake IDs. Their life hasn't been crushed
Yeah,
yet.
that's true. Yeah, we used to run a DIY music venue, and I remember I met this emo band. It's all like 19, 20-year-olds. And I remember like making some existential crisis joke towards them
Yeah.
about like, since they were in an emo band, I was like, oh yeah, you guys must be like super sad all the time or some shit like that. And then they were just so shocked that the world was going to crush them. They're like, because I was like, oh yeah, how old are you guys? And they're like 19, 20, something like that. And then I was like, oh, so the world hasn't broken you yet or something like that. And they're like, the world's going to break us? How old are you? I was like, 25. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we'll get there.
Coming right now, your biggest complaint is, my mom was mean to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They lost all credibility for me that night. I was just like, I'm not even going to listen to your band. How sad could you be? Like,
My mom took away my used
yeah.
CDs. All right, Ryan, this is what a juggalo is, according to What is a Juggalo. What is a juggalo? What is a juggalo? Let me think for a second. Oh, he gets butt naked, and then he walks through the streets, winking at the freaks with a 2-liter stuck in his butt cheeks. What is a juggalo? I feel like I'm doing a fucking haiku.
Yeah.
He just don't care. He might try to put a weave in his nut hair, 'cause he could give a fuck less what a bitch thinks, and he tell her that her butt stinks and all that. You want to hear more, Ryan? Is that what you want? Let me quiz you, Ryan. Question 1: What is a juggalo?
Runs in the street with.
Incorrect. It's he drinks like a fish and then he starts hugging people like a drunk bitch. Next, he's picking fights with his best friends and then he starts with hugging again. Fuck. It's just... All right, Ryan. Question 2: What is a juggalo?
I don't. Oh,
You're wrong. A fucking lunatic. Somebody with a rope tied to his dick, and then he jumps out of a 10-story window. Oh, Ryan. Question number 3. What is a juggalo?
I don't know.
Come on, try.
Just try.
Just try to answer it. You're wrong. That's what it is. Well, fuck. If I know what is a juggalo, I don't know. But I'm down with the clown, and I'm down for. I'm done. I'm done before they.
I like that he admits at one point that he doesn't even know, though.
Yeah, he's like,
So,
I don't fucking know.
Like,
Dude,
half of the song is a lie. Like,
they're I actually like Insane Clown Posse, like the
Yeah.
interviews with them, dude. They said they don't even know what that is. That just came out of nowhere.
that's awesome.
I have to talk. My one buddy Bobby knows his shit. He's like huge into that.
Yeah.
I gotta ask him. He knows all about it. But yeah, it's like somebody just started. Their fans just started calling himself that.
Oh yeah, I would love to go to what is it, The Gathering?
Yeah,
I think that'd be sick. Like,
the Gathering has.
I
like,
would not fit in, but it would be a
They,
blast.
they have like Doug Stanhope there and shit, and then
Yeah,
they'll have
yeah.
like Guar.
Yeah,
Like, shit, it don't make
That's
sense.
awesome.
Somebody who doesn't know what's the gathering.
It's like a it's a gathering of the Juggalos.
It's like Coachella if you live in a trailer. Like,
So it's like
Goat
white
trailer.
trash,
yeah,
Burning Man.
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that's a perfect way to
Okay.
describe it because it is equally as weird.
Ryan. Okay, put it in reference. It's like if the Red Line was a festival. That's our murder train.
Oh yeah,
I
nice.
feel really bad because I have Juggalo friends.
Yeah, that same. I mean, you can't grow up where I grew up and not know at least a couple, but
Dude, I
that
know-
doesn't mean they're weird
From
or not weird.
Western Pennsylvania, I feel like I know more Juggalos than minorities.
Yeah, that might be true. Actually, like,
What did you have? You're younger. How old are you, Justin? You're what?
I'm 32.
You're
As
32.
of March.
I'm 31. I'm about to be 32 in July. We have a baby,
24.
bitch.
Oh
24.
yeah.
What was like your
All of that was like before me, like real hard.
what was in your school? What was the big?
In my school,
Yeah.
we didn't have anything.
You didn't have anything.
No, dude, I went to private Catholic schools my entire life.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there's weird sex stuff going on, but other than that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
music-wise, we weren't like. I also went to an all-boys high school, so we weren't like
Okay,
with
yeah.
it in any
Weren't-
way, shape, or form.
Nobody cared. They weren't trying to impress chicks.
Nobody was edgy. No, they
Yeah.
weren't. Because if you were just a loser, who cared?
Yeah, yeah.
Who cared? There was no reason for you to like try.
You guys
Yeah,
had
yeah.
good school lunches though.
No, we
Like
didn't.
private school, dude. I went to Catholic school because they're not on like the whole. What's that? I forgot who it was that implemented like all like the standard
You mean
Dude.
Obama?
Yeah, I
The
think
Obama-
Michelle?
It was way before
It was
Obama was
Michelle.
like graduated. There was another one. I don't know.
yeah.
Pizza's a vegetable. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. School lunch was always shit, like where we came from. I think our big thing was like pepperoni rolls. That slapped, but then like no other state knows what the fuck that is.
That's the
like,
most fucking West Virginia shit
Yeah,
ever.
I mean-
a fucking pepperoni roll for lunch.
I guess like if you don't know, and you don't like unless you grew up in the hills of West Virginia, but pepperoni rolls are like they're just like bread rolls with meat and cheese in them. And the reason why nobody else sells them is because they're just literally illegal in every other state because of the whole like every other state's like, well, you just put meat in bread. Like that seems like it's not gonna do well. Like as far as like health wise, like I don't know how you don't die, but
Is that just not a sandwich?
No, it's
no,
like
so
it's so hard to explain.
yeah, it really is.
Is the bread inside the meat?
No, so the meat is like shoved into like an uncut sub roll essentially.
Oh,
Like, and you just shove meat, like pepperoni specifically. So it's like pepperoni and then different cheeses.
Dude, Pepper Jack one's fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what to buy at a gas station every time I leave for a show, like just because that's my go-to thing.
Dude, when I left your place, dude, that's the first thing I did. I hit a BJ's or
Yeah.
whatever, and I loaded up. Like, dude, pepperoni rolls are so good. You guys here, so Ryan, born and raised in Chicago,
Oh,
Chiracian,
born and raised.
born and raised, pizza puff. It's like that, but like if you take out all the grease and the hot temperature, it's like room temperature pizza puff with chewier bread.
Yeah, but a pizza puff's just a hot pocket.
Yeah, I
Right.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
it's
it's
kind of
nothing
like
like
a
a
hot
pizza puff.
pocket that somebody tried less on is a pepperoni roll. Like,
Okay.
Dude, we got to go on a road trip just so you can have that cultural
I
experience.
think
You
I'm
start-
okay.
You start hitting them in Ohio.
I
though.
think
You
I'm
get 'em
okay, man.
outside Youngstown. They start showing up. They start showing up big in like Pittsburgh, and then when you hit the West Virginia border, it's just like that and heroin.
yeah,
It's
pretty
like-
much. Like, I should sell them as merch,
Oh
just
my
so
God.
people are just like, "What the fuck is this?" Like,
You make a shirt off that.
Call,
Yeah, yeah.
call them fucking piss rolls.
yeah,
Piss
that'd be
rolls,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to do the bit now? You want to
That's on
read
you.
terrible world news? What do you mean? Like,
I know nothing about anything we've talked about so far.
I don't know about pepperoni rolls and Juggalos?
I know nothing.
This is a white
Just some
trash
hillbilly
podcast.
ass shit, yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh man. All right, what's that something other that's just like extremely Appalachian that he wouldn't get that we could talk about here? Ooh,
Oh,
elevation changes.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
don't know about that. Flat my entire life.
Oh, dude.
Mudding. Now anyone in Chicago goes mudding.
I
like,
did go wheeling in my. I went on like they call it overlanding though. You camp.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not as cool. Like at home, you're like
It's
Jesus.
so lame.
But it's like yeah, it's like it's like
And we almost died on it.
yeah. It was I hit ice because I have no idea what I'm doing. I hit ice in the woods. It's like almost went over a hillside.
I just went straight into a tree.
We were screaming. The truck is inside.
Literally, probably on like a 10-degree plane. Like, not. Somehow we found a way.
But
so
like
disappointing way to die. It's just like, man.
if you're doing it in the mid-Atlantic region, it's like you have to go up a cliff. You could slide over. You could hit like 10 trees, and you're stuck in the mud. Get a witch out. And like here, it was just driving through fields.
Pretty much. It was
It's
just
pretty easy.
Just driving on a gravel road.
yeah,
The Chicagoans were like, we're roughing it.
yeah.
All right, Reddit World News. That's what we're gonna go to.
Oh, that's where you're pulling things up?
yeah. That's I think it's great because people write the titles to be dramatic.
I got my Tribune app up if
Okay.
you need it.
Yeah, that's true. People really try on the titles just for likes. Like,
yeah, up votes, dude.
yeah.
Did you ever do stand-up shots?
It's the karma.
Yeah, actually, I did one. Well, I did two. Okay, so I did one that got like 18,000 views or something like that. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, this is fucking awesome. It's like my first few years of comedy. And then I did another one. I was like, I'm gonna ride this out, and I used lime green text, and
Oh, they
every
hate that.
comment just was like, this was a good joke, but I had to highlight it, so fuck you. Like,
Yeah, that's my shit. I got nothing to work. It was mostly like, oh, you're fat, you're gay, kill yourself. Like
Yeah.
everything. I was like, what the hell? But then like I had one finally click, and it's like something along the lines of I hate when people ask me if I'm a dog person. I take offense to that. it's werewolf. It was just like the most half, because I
good,
gave up. I'm like, whatever, here's like a dad joke.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like 20,000 fucking
Yeah.
upvotes.
That's
I'm
what
like,
I'm saying.
why? Why
That's
is
a
that?
perfect
Yeah.
internet joke because that's the shit for whatever reason. That's the shit people want to share around.
The people are like, you definitely stole this. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
that's why I don't post on there because like Tim Ross out of Pittsburgh, he would always post on there, and then I would see how like people would make memes and post them on Our Funny, and then get like 100,000 views on it, like one of his jokes, and give him no credit for it. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll just suck in person.
yeah,
Like,
it's just so much easier.
yeah.
He did have a couple things go like that.
Yeah, it just didn't seem worth it at that point. I was just like, oh, I'm just giving like fuck Jerry content or some shit. Like,
Yeah, that's who shared his, wasn't it? Was it fuck Jerry?
something
It was
like
somebody.
that.
Who was like,
I know
yeah.
that Our Funny on Reddit definitely like had some of his, some hamburger joke or something.
It's weird that people buy those jokes.
Yeah.
Like,
They
like
stole
mainstream. Well, they'll steal it or they'll actually buy it. Like they'll go out of their way to buy it.
They stole
Yeah.
it. So what Tim's was, it was like something along the lines of, and then Tim, I'm citing you. Tim's like one of the funniest people I ever met. But his joke was, it was like a Joe Rogan podcast, like script, like not script,
Yeah.
but like a breakdown. And he goes, hamburgers are made from ham, right? Like, no, they're not. They're made from beef. He goes, no, I'm pretty sure it's in the name. Pull it up, Jamie. Because I think, and he put that, and it went viral because people.
yeah.
I think that's the one that got shared by Fuck Jerry. It might have been a different one, but it went viral. It was all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
They even had to write a Snopes article to
Yeah,
say
I
it
saw
wasn't
that.
real.
That was crazy.
And then people just kind of like clipped his name out and started sharing it on their meme pages.
And that
That's funny.
sucks.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, and if you type in Joe Rogan, that really is one of the first few things that pops up is like, does Joe Rogan think hamburgers are made out of ham or something like that? Like,
Yeah, it's funny as shit. You should look it up, Ryan. While I look up world news.
Like,
I have no
world
internet
news?
reception here. Like, what the hell?
You not have my Wi-Fi?
No, here, I gotta go on Wi-Fi. Like, man, my phone's getting really slow. It must be a Russian hacker attack.
Chris,
And it's just because I didn't pay my bill.
I brought up the Tribune, and a lot of the first things were about Jussie Smollett.
Okay, let's do it.
The titles aren't great.
All right, hold on. Let me. What's your Wi-Fi? Do you just want to read your
yeah,
Wi-Fi?
yeah.
For me? Oh no, I got it.
No,
it worked.
because
It
it's
worked.
my
It worked.
phone number.
It worked.
That's why I don't want to do that.
47. All right. Ready?
Sure.
This is live thread. Ukraine-Russia tensions. This is ass. These are all fucking terrible.
Why don't you pull up the what is it? The Great the White Underbelly?
Oh, the Great White Underbelly titles?
Yeah.
No, because that's just gonna be like 38-year-old crackhead. Do you ever watch Straight White or was it Straight White? Oh man, I'm so used to
it's
canceling
something
people.
White Underbelly.
Yeah, White
something
Underbelly.
White Underbelly.
oh no.
Dude, what's the Reddit advice one though that we looked at?
The one that was in our first episode.
Yeah,
The one asking about which one?
whatever. Which one? What's a good one here?
There were two of them that I listened to this yesterday.
What if I listen to Taifu?
The first one had something to do with my girlfriend said my penis isn't as big as her past penis.
Oh yeah,
Something
relationship
like that.
advice, right? Wasn't that it?
Wait, I got a title
Okay,
or a
let-
headline. Can I?
Oh,
read
okay,
it?
go for it.
Get ready with the button ride, quick.
190 Papa John's stores in Russia still open. At the end, and this is a quote, at the end of the day, they appreciate a good pizza.
They like it cheesy.
Like Papa's over there, just like, nah, I'm still
Dude, that
making
man's
money.
hilarious. Like
Yeah,
unintentionally hilarious. Did you see him go to like a month or two or a few months ago? He was on the news, like talking, being like, I've spent the last 2 years reforming the N-word out of my regular vocabulary.
Ugh.
What a weird thing to be like, I'm going to humble brag about this. Like,
It took him 2 years.
yeah.
I've said the N word 50% less this year. Now I use an A.
I hope that, like, he makes it seem like he has sweat a couple times, like, while trying not to say it. Like, it was that hard for him. Like,
If he has like a shot collar on, has to fucking
Yeah.
down. Goes down.
I was telling people to Get Joe Rogan to that rehab center.
Yeah, yeah.
The N-word rehab.
Yeah.
I wanted to make that a sketch, but I don't know.
Yeah, how would you do that one?
I don't know how you do that one.
I'll let you handle that one, and I'll stay far away from that. Yeah. Not because I'm afraid of getting canceled, just because I love the N-word. I wish I didn't. That was a joke. That was good. All right, you ready for some more of these? Right, this is our relationships. Ready? Here we go. Nobody knows the truth about my relationship with my husband. What?
my bad.
He's a fucking
murdering him.
alien. Yeah.
Also, I've read that post in the past, and it's actually very sweet. She's like, he's the best.
Yeah,
He's great to me. He's kind. He loves me.
Dude, we need this sound. I really want this sound to be pedophile alert.
We need some better sounds.
That's your canceling somebody sound.
Yeah. Oh man.
Do you think this podcast would be fun if we just did like a DIY cancellation?
Yeah.
Let's go through my I'm gonna open up my Facebook friends list. I'm gonna close my eyes.
This person.
All right, here we go. Alex Homiak. We're gonna cancel him. It looks like he's deleted his profile.
You're gonna say his full name.
He's a comedian in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Yeah, he was funny as shit. He was really good. And I feel bad because he canceled himself. He deleted himself. He deleted his profile. Let's do another one.
Him not.
Some girl that rode my bus in high school.
Wait, you gotta play the chime while you say her name.
I can't. Amy.
She's canceled.
She's a civilian. We're gonna cancel her. What could a suburban white girl get canceled for? A lot of things.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
Not if she's working hard though.
This is just weird references. It's to be referencing people I'm friends with on the internet. My manager. All right. Cool. You want to try any more of these, Ryan? You find any? You find any good ones?
I haven't been looking. Entirely honest.
Wife? Wait, what's it? No, this is not wife. I read this as wife. WWE shuts down WWE network in Russia. Terminates broadcast partner relationship. Okay. I gotta do everything myself around here. This bit sucks.
Well, you're just not doing it. Okay, this is not what I wanted.
No, you're gonna read it anyways.
Everything's about World War III.
Yeah.
I looked up small dick problems, but ended up on r/micropenis, and there was a lot of them.
I was already subscribed. Yeah.
Dude, I watched the documentary about micropenises once, and it was honestly very interesting.
Transformative.
I've never felt such pity for so many people. Like, there was this one dude. There's this black guy, and his whole thing was that he hated the stereotype that all black guys have huge penises, because he just and then just in the saddest interview is just talking about how every time a woman is disappointed when he takes his pants off because he's like, yeah, I don't live up to the stereotype.
Why would he agree to do that?
Yeah. That's why I watched it, because I was just baffled that there's a ton of. But here's the thing too: most of them look like whatever you just pictured in your head a person with a micro penis looks like. That's what they look. Yeah, that's what they look like. It was exactly that.
I thought you were going to say they were normal people, too.
Yeah, they're normal people, too.
No, they look like there was something a little off.
No, they probably have the energy for it.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something to it.
They look like suburban improvisers.
Yeah. They were very productive people. I will give them that.
They all work in IT.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to be. Crazy.
What?
There's a documentary on that.
Yeah,
people
honestly,
volunteered.
that's the thing is, yeah.
I'm always shocked. Have you ever seen the incel interviews?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm a big fan of the Elliot Rodger Manifesto. The OG.
It's wild. Yeah, I don't get when people do shit where it's everyone's about to hate you so much, and you're just yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's why I do stand up.
Yeah, fair. Actually, yeah,
they hate me. Think of that. You're trying to watch a football game. Hey, here I am with a microphone. Ryan started doing stand-up, talking about micro penises.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
I'll talk about mine tomorrow.
What you're gonna do?
Sure. Yeah. Totally.
Dude. So
here's the problem with having a micro penis. Nobody wants one.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so,
Wait. Oh no, that was not it. Where's the laugh track? There we are.
do the pedophile.
Oh, no, I like the cheering as everyone's like, yeah, fuck micro penises.
Yeah, do it again. Yeah, micro penises. Oh shit! But
Good.
so I'm 5 years in. What you said? You're 10 years into this?
Yeah, yeah.
10 years in?
11, like, but I don't count the shitty live stream year.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
2020
COVID.
was just shit.
We had like 4.5. We were doing shows here in parks and shit though.
See, that's cool.
Yeah, but I don't know if I should. I count it. Whatever. Just
Yeah,
part
I
of
did
it.
shows to nobody, and then a camera, and then a couple of them were in my bedroom, and that was probably the worst.
Dude,
Like,
me and Ryan did fucking long form improv sets in my apartment.
yeah.
It
Dude,
was.
My dog.
People watched.
People did
Yeah.
watch.
People
and I'm
did watch.
embarrassed.
That's the thing is, like, yeah, people were watching them, but then I'm just sitting there like, did you laugh? Like,
Dude, I did a online sketch fest.
oh yeah.
I'm gonna say it because fuck you guys. Pineapple shaped lambs, dude. It's like in North Carolina. I don't care, man. They fucking edited my shit. Me and then this dude Nate, the comic from New York. We were on the same team writing sketches. Our shit was fire.
Yeah.
Right? It was it was dumb. It was the lyrics to
Limp Bizkit.
So
right?
how it was these people went to jail, right? These people went to jail. Like, what are you in jail for? Oh,
People, but it was 2 women.
Yeah.
it was 3 women. Well, I just wrote a sketch because we like the way we did it. We just improvised like a sketch. It was so asinine. It was like, okay, so what are you in for? I killed a man. What are you in for? I robbed the bank and shot the hostages. What are you in for? I downloaded a Limp Bizkit song on LimeWire in 2003, and it just finished downloading. And then it just turned into the break stuff lyrics
Yeah.
the whole way through.
That's
They got in
awesome.
trouble because they said it was like racist. I don't know how. All right.
Yeah,
So
that's weird.
they edited it. And then they're like, oh, we feel uncomfortable with women being in jail. So then they went to school.
Because
And I'm
that's
like-
a fantasy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
call-
you created this like token-esque world where
Yeah.
women get arrested.
Yeah,
and-
you better call Orange is the New Black,
yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
And then, dude, and then they took out all the swear words.
Weird.
And then they changed all the lyrics because they were offensive. Put it out there, and it was like not what we wrote at all, and my name's on it. And it just drives
Yeah,
me
yeah.
nuts to know that like there's a video out there
Yeah.
that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, that sucks because that would really piss me off. Just the fact that it's like, oh, when my name's on this and this is nothing how I envisioned it. Like,
Yeah, it was terrible. And the dude making all the changes did like, he's like, yeah, I'm a comedian. It's like, dude, you've had to have done 4 open mics in your
Yeah.
life. Chill, bro.
yeah, I don't get the racist thing either. I feel
Well,
like
they-
that's
they
one
said-
of those moments where it's like you're overthinking something to the point where you're being racist.
I
Like,
think so. What was
It definitely was.
there was like it was definitely racist or that
No.
yeah. It was just weird because there was like
To be fair, mind you, during the social political climate at the time was like, I don't know, like a few weeks after George Floyd. more or
okay,
less.
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like
so people are hyper
right in the zeitgeist of all of that.
Yeah, so people want to exploit some man's death to make them. I have power over my sketch fest. Nobody's going to watch on Zoom.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry, they were high class on.
I think people were just worried. To be
Whatever.
fair, his sketch had nothing to do with race. Were they all like
I think
ethnic women?
there were 2, but
lack
like
of a better term.
the thing was, he goes, it didn't cross my mind. I wrote a sketch about people being in jail. I was like, well,
Yeah.
you put them in jail. That's racist. Like, sounds like your fucking mind went there. But
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
know what I mean? But whatever.
So that's the thing is I wouldn't have thought of that either. My thing would have been like,
Thank
like-
you.
oh, and yeah, no problem.
This is
I was about to hand you the big one. I was like,
No.
or I was like, how the fuck did this fall? And I,
Those are my medicine balls.
dude, this has just become like a white guy therapy session. Like, I'm not racist. You're not racist. It's the
yeah, yeah.
Do you watch the SNL sketch, the white podcasting one?
Oh, I don't think
Chris
so.
is obsessed with this.
It is literally this podcast.
That's awesome.
It's cringe, dude. But anyways, so what I was saying was, I'm 5 and he's 10 and you're like 5 mics in. Like, what is it like starting out? Like, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, and more important, I guess, to also, what's it like starting out here where people move?
Dude, I'm fucking jealous, man.
I mean, it's like
Because I'm horrified for an hour from now. Like,
so I've been doing like stage stuff. Like I was an actor doing like theater stuff, and I've been doing improv since I was 18. So it's not like And last week I'd say like, oh, this person was 14 years old, and Chris would be like, hot. I mean, hot. I'm gonna clip that and make that a thing, right?
Yeah, put that in there,
right?
yeah.
Okay. And then every week I'm gonna talk about some minor, some child actor. I'm
Have
just
the
gonna
music
hot.
and that play at the same time.
Just a little
Talking about
sus.
minors, we have a West Virginian here.
Shut the fuck.
They have cool there. Did you know that?
The
It's like his corn.
so like it's still nerve wracking to some extent, but it's not. I've eaten shit before, other ways, other things,
Yeah.
like performance wise. So like that's not an issue.
Yeah.
And
It's all
then
fundamentally the same. So.
I've just been so done with so many things, just personally, life wise, with like my family and friends and like the world as a whole.
Yeah.
That I'll just go on stage and I just don't care.
Yeah.
I'll just say
That's the
something.
best way to be.
The big thing though is if I hate like what I'm saying, I don't care to do it. It
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
comes off as I hate what's going on. But like, I don't know. Like I was born and raised here. Like I would see him do stuff and be like, oh, this just feels like it's more weird when like we've gone to areas that are like more quote unquote woke.
Yeah.
I'm like, this does not feel like the city I grew up in. And I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
even just like, I'm from the South Side. So if that gives you any
Okay. Yeah.
any kind of indication, like what
His,
I grew up.
his cousin's King Vaughn.
Yeah.
Like, if you've ever seen the show Shameless, like,
Yeah,
that's my
yeah.
family,
Yeah.
right? It's all like the white, I'm half Mexican, half Irish. So, like, the white trash, like, blue collar workers that illegally run the city. Like,
Yeah.
that's how it is. So, I mean, just coming from that background and then, like, coming to the North Side, which is a lot of transplants being like, we love the earth.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Hate Putin right now and like change the name of poutine because it sounds too close to Putin.
Where's their
Oh yeah.
poutine
That's
and,
weird.
I don't fucking know.
yeah, poutine.
I liked your last night at that theater, that the
Logan
Logan
Theater,
Lounge.
yeah.
Yeah. You're you're like clap if you support Russia or something like that. And like I lost it. I was like, I don't give a fuck what anybody in this room thinks. I was like, because that's what I think we were thinking the same thing. Is like, what if somebody just heard like the whole like clap part and then they just started
Yeah, I wanted that
clapping.
so
And
bad.
yeah, I was just picturing somebody in there going like this, and I lost it. Like,
that room hates me.
yeah.
It's like I go in there and I just say the opposite of what I think they're gonna like for some reason, and that's become my game. It's
That's
like,
awesome. Yeah.
I mean, that was like an early bit that I was trying to work out. I was like, hey, everybody, can you give it up for the troops? And people start
Yeah,
clapping, and around this time, be like, yeah, the Taliban's doing good work right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Right?
I've been doing a lot of shows. Like, yeah, this is from my QAnon boys. Where's my QAnon at? Yeah, right. All right. Yeah, I did that in New York, dude. When I was there, I said, "Oh, this place looks like I record my podcast." It's like my alt-right podcast. Where? And I tried to get them to clap, and people were real weird about it. I just kept yelling until they started clapping, and cheering.
How was that, by the way?
Oh, dude, it was awesome, man. Fucking
Did you know about this at all?
Wait, what was it?
He went to New York. I get
Yeah,
a
yeah.
text, I don't know, midnight last Wednesday.
maybe Thursday morning,
Thursday early morning, like 1 a.m. And he sends me a screenshot of some guy that he sent that was looking for somebody to be at his show.
Actually, Nate, the guy I wrote the quote-unquote racist sketch
oh, that
with,
one?
yeah.
He's like, hey, I need someone. He's like, hey, I'll fly out there tomorrow.
How without it? I was like, hey, you should book me on your show. I want to go out there. He goes, how about tomorrow? I'm like, I'll do it. He goes, I dare you. I'll pay for half your flight. I was like, okay. So then I just
That's awesome.
I just flew out there. And did the show.
Yeah, that's
And then I get a
sick.
picture of him on what like interchange were you on right outside New York? I was like, where the fuck are you?
Oh, I don't know. It
He
just
texts
ran
me.
street
He's like,
signs
I'm in
up.
an Uber with an Asian man driving and what lady? It was,
What?
I can't remember. Let me pull up. It's an easier way to do this.
No, he was cranking
Is this when you did
K-pop,
the
dude.
that cupboard?
Yeah, that was
place? Oh, okay, yeah.
that place is pretty wild, dude. The tiny cupboard. I want to go back. You get off the train and you walk down there, and it's like you're in like a third world country. There's like fucking garbage everywhere and shit. You're like, what the fuck is happening, dude? And then like, but you know, Chicago, it's kind of similar to like Pittsburgh and other
Yeah.
places. Dude, this is like Brooklyn was like, whoa, what the fuck is happening here? And then we're just trying to like buzz in. We're like, psh, 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 please let us in.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
go up the steps. There's a random like corner store or bodega or whatever you want to call it in the building, and they're just selling like pop in random mason jars that are full of like a yellow liquid. I hope is honey.
Yeah.
And then like there's a guy in like an elf mask, and then the room that we did stand up in was like a 6x6 room, and there were some good people. They gave me 10 minutes. They gave everybody 10 minutes.
That's sick. See,
and they
were going to the city and being able to get 10 is super clutch. I would love that.
Really cool. I did 15 on the show, and then I did that. It's like, man, I got more time in New York than I did in Chicago. Yeah, which is pretty neat.
That's crazy.
But I would go back, dude. I want to go back. Tiny Cupboard's like, it was just so bizarre, dude. It looks like an abandoned building.
Yeah.
See,
I'm into that. Like, I like to be a little uncomfortable. Well, I like to be even, I should say, more uncomfortable on stand-up.
I like the weird places like that. Same. They were doing those shows in like the Motorcycle Garage in Cleveland was cool, dude. Art All Night in Pittsburgh. They do it in the movie studio. So like, you know how like a lot of movies are made there now for like tax reasons. The movie studio under the bridge. Yeah, like it's where a lot of like.
I don't know what the movie studio is.
Oh, I was like, yeah, but there's a movie studio there. That, like the main one, 31st Street.
Just like a big warehouse.
Yeah, there's a closet. And they did a 24-hour stand-up show.
Oh, shit.
It's just people coming and going. I got up at like 3 in the morning. That was fun.
Yeah.
And it was packed.
That's sick.
You got to check that out if that happens again.
That'd be dope.
Art All Night. I think Ron Renwick. Shout out to him.
Yeah, I love doing like weird shows in general, like weird places and weird shows. Like later this month, I'm doing drunk ghost stories. We used to do this all the time at this one bar, but then sadly, like he killed himself, and so the show died with him. And so
maybe he just wanted to be in the story.
Yeah. Honestly,
you should get like a seance lady.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
And call him back at the beginning of the show.
Dude, they're actually the girl who runs it. She does like shit like that. She's like a witchy bitch, like, and so. Oh no, she'd probably honestly they'd be pissed because he was like a local loved person. Yeah. So if I was just like, hey, help me out,
it'd be hilarious,
right? I would love it. Cool, because I'm always doing. That's why I like that show. I'm always doing weird shit. Like the whole point is kind of like drunk history.
Yeah,
and you get this ghost story, and you have to like memorize it, and then they give you an unlimited tab, and you just get shit faced, and then you have to go up and you try and tell this story. But I like to like write a bunch of jokes about this story, and I dress up in weird like outfits. Like we did a Christmas one, and I did my whole thing about or as a sugar plum fairy was what I dressed up as, like in a tutu and shit. And I think I had to talk about Krampus, but I mostly spent my whole set informing people of Black Pete, which is like a forgotten Christmas thing that I found.
From like Holland or whatever, right?
Yeah, and I found it while looking up Krampus, and I was like, fuck Krampus, he has like horror movies about him. I was like, I'm going to make everyone super uncomfortable about Christmas now.
Ryan,
like,
have you seen this shit?
Who's Black Pete?
Google it right now.
Is that one of the 5 to 8 black men that Santa carries around?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I know about that story.
No, but
I know about that story.
It's like in Holland or something, and they like walk around painted up like that there.
Yeah.
And it's like part of the culture. Look it up, dude. It's fucked up. It's crazy.
And straight up,
pull
like,
it up, Jamie.
Holland ass people, like blonde hair, like pure white skin, and then they just dress up as Black Pete and have a whole parade about it. And I was like, no. My ghost stories about real life horrors.
The ghost of racism past.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, it is not flattering.
No.
Like,
yeah, dude, what country is it?
Oh my God.
What country? We're going to cancel it. This is what we're going to start with.
It doesn't say.
No, that's it.
Amsterdam.
Oh, is it Amsterdam? We're canceling Amsterdam.
It says Holland. Holland and Amsterdam?
Yeah. Well,
isn't Holland just a general area?
Amsterdam is in Holland, I think. Isn't it?
But Amsterdam is its own country.
No, it's a city,
sovereign
dude.
country.
We're fucking American. Who gives a fuck?
I like the notorious Christmas character is dividing a country. Like,
yeah, because what? It's like Saint Nick, or he's from Spain for some reason. Santa Claus is in Spain.
What, Santa Claus?
Santa Claus spends like the year in Spain, and then comes down with 5 to 8 black men. Why 5 to 8? I don't know. I had to write a paper about this sophomore year of high school.
It's really weird stuff. Like
Dave Sedaris wrote about it.
Oh yeah, interesting. That's pretty awesome.
I'm not signing up.
Yeah, right. Sign up to learn about this racist ass parade. Like,
Yeah.
Watch Trevor Noah's take on it. I didn't see what we did.
I could go outside, hit an open mic on the street you live on, and hear 100 Trevor Noahs talk.
yeah.
Woke comedians, not black ones. I didn't want to sound racist. That's the woke ones. That sounded like aggressively white.
Chris,
Have to head
you'll need to head out.
Airbnb soon, yeah.
Yeah, if you gotta go. Go.
About a 15-minute drive to the lodge.
They're staying right by it, dude.
Takes
Yeah.
15 minutes to find parking over there.
Well, the part where they're staying is like one of the places you park for free.
Yeah, yeah.
At Lincoln Lodge.
Ah,
Like on Armitage.
gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I gotta go over there and fucking suit up into that fucking Pikachu outfit.
hell yeah.
Spoilers. I'm weird. Like,
Yeah. If somebody listens to this in 2 weeks, they're gonna give away the show.
yeah, right. And I just want to like see how much Chicago comics hate me when I do that. Like, I feel like maybe they'll like my jokes, and then I do that, and it's real hit and miss. Like,
Dude, if it's gonna be anywhere that's down for it, it's the Lincoln Lodge. They don't give a fuck
hell
about
yeah.
anything there.
I'm down with that. Like, I just figure worst case, they don't ever invite me back, and I'm poor, so I can't afford it very often anyways. So.
I do a show there. I'll just put you on mine.
Yeah.
You want to plug anything? You got anything you want to plug?
Let's see, shit. I'm trying to think if I have anywhere that's even cool. I mean, over the next couple weeks, I'll be traveling. So here in Morgantown, I'll be at Drunk Ghost Stories at Gibby's. Fayetteville, West Virginia on the 23rd at Southside Junction Tap House. I'll be in Pittsburgh at Bryan Street Barbershop. Opening up for Gwen Sunkel on March 24th. And then March 31st through April 2nd is the Morgantown Comedy Festival, so that'll be sick. And
Yeah, that'll be cool, huh?
the Piss Box is featured 2 nights on there, so we'll have like shows downtown, and then we'll have late night shows at my house with like
That sounds cool.
5 or 6 comics, and then we'll just get drunk and have a blast. Yeah.
We're trying to go to a men's rights
Oh yeah.
activist. I don't know. What is it? What did you send me?
That was not a men's rights active. It was just like a man fest. It was like a car show and a barbecue.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I completely
was just like a joke.
misunderstood that.
But now you have to go with you have to go as 2 people who thought this was a man's
totally
activist thing,
thought
and then
it
go
was.
around and then just try
No.
and like recruit all these old men.
Yeah, it's April 2nd and 3rd. It's like a man fest in South Bend, Indiana.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Amazing men's. I completely misunderstood that.
I feel like they would
I
stop me at the
completely
door.
misunderstood.
They would look at me and they'd be like, "No, not you."
This is like almost like a redneck party festival.
Yeah.
I thought
you
we were.
got, you got enough facial hair to get.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I might
you
be
do,
able to fit in then,
that,
like-
yeah.
They'll
thought
hear
we
my
were-
accent.
Hell yeah.
I thought we were gonna go interview red pillars.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that.
no, dude, I'm good.
Well, honestly, though, I feel like they're all there anyways. You still
Probably.
could. Like,
I'm gonna go and ask people there about men's rights, rights, like a man on
Yeah.
the street.
just ask people like how they feel about men's rights. Like,
Yeah.
don't even say more than that. Just say that and let them get
let
the
them
ball
talk.
How do
rolling.
you feel
Yeah.
about men's rights?
Well, buddy, let me tell you, man, they're being taken away left and right. And
I
speaking
think-
of the right, they're great. Like,
I think people are being racist to my sex.
yeah, yeah. My penis is a minority group now. Like, the micro penis.
The left is trying to take my pee-pee, and I do not like it.
Oh my god.
Another plug is I'll be on the next micro penis documentary.
Yeah.
So people look out for that.
It's
Keep a
just
very close lookout for that.
It's just a compilation of stuff from your phone gallery.
yeah, yeah. All the poor Tinder girls from my past.
Yeah,
like-
my OnlyFans is a fucking micro penis documentary.
Honestly, you could make bank. Like
Yeah.
if you have a niche like body part, like you could kill it on OnlyFans.
Come one, come all, see the world
Yeah.
famous and baby penis.
If you double down, if you like, or if you tripled down, if you showed your micro penis, held your feet up in the air, and farted, you'd be a millionaire in 2 years. Like,
Right, it'd be an NFT.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't work out that well.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
started one called Puppy Paws and just
Oh, yeah.
posted pictures of my dog's feet.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It did not go
Why
well.
didn't you post pictures of your dog's micro penis? You'd be.
This is a girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you do. Is
Yeah,
you just make a fake one where you're just like, look how small it is. And
Also,
people try and find
until like
it.
a year ago, I thought neutering a dog meant cutting the dick off.
Dude, he came up my house.
legitimately-
We're doing that improv set. He said something about him. He's like, "Is it a boy or a girl?" I'm like, "It's a boy." Asterisk modified. He goes, "What do you mean?" It's like he's neutered. And then he like bent down, looked under the dog. Like you ever like watch like a dad check out a car, a car lot? He looked underneath. He goes, "But why didn't they take the penis?" So what the fuck did you think happened?
I think they did it wrong, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm seeing dick here. Like.
This dog is not trans.
I've only had girl dogs.
You bought your dog a fake
I've only
dick,
ever
so
had girl dogs.
so it didn't feel like
didn't feel like it's
different.
left out.
yeah.
He's just walking around with like a giant purple strap on from like the
It's like a
BSM shop.
it's like a knitted dick you bought off Etsy. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
It comes with a magic bolo tie.
what? That's like
awesome.
the Miss April movie, right?
oh yeah.
A rapper or like the guy who's rolling around with all the Playboy models doesn't have a penis, so he's got like a straw to help pee out of. I've watched this
awesome.
once when I was like 12. Okay, I'm doing my best. Anyways, you guys need to go.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on.
Yeah, this
I
will
appreciate it.
at some point.
Yeah, if I bombed tonight, at least this went well, so.
Yeah. Oh, this is like more old schooly, huh? Yo. Yeah. America's straight dope, call it fucking heroin. I love being motherfucking American. If I was from Russia, I'd kill myself. I'd get an AK-47 off the shelf, shove it up my ass. Cause Russia finished last, America first, like fighting them yet. But they're gonna get shot. I'm sorry, I got way too Caucasian towards the end. I lost my flow.
I think we need to just call it.
Just call it.
Dude, we've been doing this for like another 20 minutes.